Don't force your children into your ways, for they were created for a time different from your own. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. To begin is the most important part of any quest and by far the most courageous. To win over your bad self is the grandest and foremost of victories. Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. Someday, in the distant future, our grandchildren's grandchildren will develop a new equivalent of our classrooms. They will spend many hours in front of boxes with fires glowing within. May they have the wisdom to know the difference between light and knowledge. Necessity is literally the mother of invention. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Music has the capacity to touch the innermost reaches of the soul, and music gives flight to the imagination. The first and the best victory is to conquer self. The one who learns and doesn't practice is like the one who plows and never plants. Be kind. Every person you meet is fighting a difficult battle. When you feel grateful, you become great and eventually attract great things. Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers back. Love is a madness produced by an unsatisfiable rational desire to understand the ultimate truth about the world. The worst form of injustice is pretended justice. One cannot make a slave of a free person, for a free person is free even in a prison. A good decision is based on knowledge, and not on numbers. Poverty doesn't come because of the decrease of wealth, but because of the increase of desires. Thinking is the soul talking to itself. Rhetoric is the art of ruling the minds of men. There is nothing so delightful as the hearing or the speaking of truth. For this reason, there is no conversation so agreeable as that of the man of integrity, who hears without any intention to betray and speaks without any intention to deceive. The qualities which a man seeks in his beloved are those characteristics of his own soul, whether he knows it or not. If you do not take an interest in the affairs of your government, then you are doomed to live under the rule of fools. The souls of people, on their way to earth life, pass through a room full of lights. Each takes a taper, often only a spark, to guide it in the dim country of this world. But some souls, by rare fortune, are detained longer, have time to grasp a handful of tapers, which they weave into a torch. These are the torch-bearers of humanity, its poets, seers, and saints, who lead and lift the race out of darkness, toward the light. They are the lawgivers and saviors, the light-bringers, way-showers, and truth-tellers, and without them, humanity would lose its way in the dark. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent in fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. The greatest privilege of a human life is to become a midwife to the awakening of the soul in another person. The unexamined life is not worth living for a human being. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow, even if that someone is yourself. You should not honor men more than truth. The good man is the only excellent musician because he gives forth a perfect harmony not with a lyre or other instrument, but with the whole of his life. Complacent ignorance is the most lethal sickness of the soul. Mankind will never see an end of trouble until lovers of wisdom come to hold political power, or the holders of power become lovers of wisdom. All learning is in the learner, not the teacher. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. God is not the author of all things, but of good only. The true lover of knowledge naturally strives for truth, and is not content with common opinion, but soars with undimmed and unwearied passion till he grasps the essential nature of things. The right question is usually more important than the right answer. Democracy is a charming form of government, full of variety and disorder, and dispensing a sort of equality to equals and unequal alike. A wise man speaks because he has something to say, a fool because he has to say something. According to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate parts, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other halves. Of all the animals, the boy is the most unmanageable. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future in life. A dog has the soul of a philosopher. Perfect wisdom has 4 parts. Wisdom, the principle of doing things aright. Justice, the principle of doing things equally in public and private. Fortitude, the principle of not fleeing danger, but meeting it. Temperance, the principle of subduing desires and living moderately. Thanks for watching Infinite Quotes Hub video. Comment to let us know your favorite quote and join with us with our next video, as it will enrich you externally as well internally. Please share with others.